Hello everyone, I am Professor Rage Uday Kiran from the University of Aizu. Welcome to my channel on data analytics where we cover different techniques to discover knowledge hidden in big data. In this tutorial, we are going to talk about how algorithms in PAMI were structured. This is very important to use the algorithms in PAMI. So, coming back, the algorithms in PAMI were structured in a hierarchical fashion. Okay, so the topmost element in the hierarchy is PAMI. The next element in the hierarchical structure is the theoretical model of a pattern. Next, the pattern type. And finally, at the bottom, we have different algorithms to find patterns. Okay. So if we look at the PAMI library in the abstract format, it looks like the figure shown on the left side. Okay, the first element is the PAMI. So below PAMI, we have different models of patterns. Okay, and for each model of a pattern, we have pattern types, that is basic, closed, maximal, and top K. And for each pattern type, we have different algorithms. Okay, here is an example of it. So for in the PAMI structure, frequent pattern is the theoretical model. For this theoretical model, we have different types of patterns. Basic means finding all frequent patterns in the data set. Next, closed frequent patterns, maximal frequent patterns, so on and so forth. Okay, so this is the structure. So if any user wants to call the algorithms in PAMI, he has to first say PAMI, the model of the pattern, then the type of the pattern, and he has to call the algorithm. Okay, I will give a small demo here. So I am now using Google Colab. I am creating a notebook where we are going to see. Okay, so we have got the notebook, but let us connect. So we will be allocated the virtual machine with some RAM and memory. Okay, while that is going on, let us write the steps to install the PAMI. Okay, yeah. So we were allocated the RAM. Okay, so you can see here we were given 12 GB of RAM and 107 GB of disk. Okay, so now let us install the PAMI library in this virtual machine. Okay, yeah, we have installed the PAMI library. Now let us call an algorithm. To use an algorithm, first we have to say from PAMI. Okay, we have to choose the type of what kind of a frequent pattern we want to extract. So let us say I want to extract frequent patterns. So I chose the frequent pattern. Now, what kind of pattern type, whether you want to find all frequent patterns in the data set or you want to find only closed frequent patterns in the data set, or you want to find maximal patterns from the data set or top K patterns in the data set, you can choose. Similarly, if you want to use GPU centric, you can choose the appropriate ones. Okay, for now, I choose the basic one, means I want to find all patterns from the dataset. Once I choose it, now I will import the algorithms. Okay, so to import the algorithms, I am going to use, let us say, FP growth. Okay, so I'm going to use the FP growth algorithm as an algorithm. Once I choose it, I am going to create an object of the algorithm. Okay, so you can see here I can choose FP growth. Okay, so in this one I have to input a file, minimum support, and what is the separator, that is separating the items or elements in that particular file. Okay, so I am not going to mention it, so this is how we have to call it. Okay, once you call it, then you have to start the algorithm. So to start the algorithm, we use the function start mine. Okay, this function will start the mining process and it will extract the patterns. Once you extract the patterns, you can simply save them using the save, and please mention the file name. Okay, so you can mention something like patterns.csv. That's all. So this way you can call the algorithms in PAMI and use them. Thank you very much for listening to our video on how to use the pattern mining algorithms in the PAMI library. If you like our work, please give a like to this video and subscribe to our channel for interesting updates.